In this lesson, we're going to focus on graphing cube root functions. So let's start with the parent function, the cube root of x. Now, the square root of x is only on the right side, but the cube root of x is both on the right side and on the left side. That's the parent function of the cube root of x. The domain is all real numbers, x can be anything, and the range is also all real numbers, y can be equal to anything. Now what about this one? What is negative cube root of x? The negative could be on the inside or on the outside, doesn't matter. The graph simply reflects about the origin. You can also say it reflects about the x or the y-axis, because this side looks like a reflection of this side relative to the y-axis. And this side basically appears to be this side as it reflects over the x-axis. So you could just say it reflects over the origin. Now what about this one? How can we graph this function? This function simply shifts 2 units up. And then it's going to look like this. Let's say if we have this one, it's going to shift 1 unit to the right, and it's going to have the same generic shape. Try this. 3 minus the cube root of x plus 2. Draw a rough sketch of this particular graph. So it's going to shift 2 units to the left, and it's going to shift up 3 units. So the new origin's at -2, +3. And this is going to be the generic shape. And so that's how you can graph cube root functions using transformations. Actually, if this would be correct if it's positive, but we do have a negative sign, so we got to change the direction. It's going to be a decreasing function. So this is the right answer for this one.